you get this like epically competitive hunger because you're proving yourself in like 40 minutes. Like you're trying to get across 6 years of camaraderie and playing in less than an hour. It's just this hunger. You go out and play and you're watching everybody in the room and you're going, come, like get into it, and you're trying to reach every person and like grab their soul and bring them to the stage. So it's like a cat and mouse game kind of. They're trying to like drink, or maybe they're on a date, or maybe they don't like soul music, or they don't like rock music, or they don't like whatever. And you're trying to be like, yeah, but you're gonna like this band.
Edinburgh Fringe Festival was the very beginning. That was GEORDie and I. GEORDie plays the bass in the band. And then we came back and we started doing cafe shows, and that's when we got Theo on the conga. During that time, we also played some fuller shows. We had a couple of our buddies from 5 Alarm Funk at that time join the band, but they were obviously really busy with their band. And then at tree planting camp that next year, the next spring, we met Tom and invited him to join the band. We had a drummer by the name of Ben Brown who's playing with us, and then last second he couldn't make the trip. We were going down to Panama. And so we called up Richie and we said, do you want to go to Panama and drum? And he said yes. Sean joined the band that summer when we went on tour.
For the whole first album that we used to play was really kind of informed by the trip, taking a trip down to Panama in an RV.
It was huge to jump on tour right away, and I hadn't even really played too much on stage, and I just like went on tour. Like I'd been playing a lot and practicing in university and played in some gigs, but that was huge just to be like hitting the road with a band. So yeah, that definitely kicked it off.
You could definitely see how like the music from that trip just like literally soaked into the music that got put on record.
Amazing, just seeing that whole country from top to bottom, and the different cultures within that one country, and it was amazing.
The lifestyle was immediately extremely appealing because I'd been holed up in the Kootenays my whole life. Less than a year after leaving, I was like crossing the border from Mexico to Guatemala, and like I was burnt and like spoke like 35 words of Spanish, and so the lifestyle that goes along with it's great. It's really free.
We all realized that we wanted to make a real living at it and a career at it as a group. Hey, mother.
We just would throw our instruments in an RV or a van or a bus and like go somewhere else and be there for a long time.
People will be coming out and joining us on the road and jumping the bus as well.
This is your community. Look inside it. What can we do to make it better? And like, let's have a dance party. So we're really East Van based, which I like. So I can walk down Commercial Drive and I know a lot of the business owners and get recognized, and it feels like a family.
4 of us being born and raised in this neighborhood, like within 5 blocks of each other. We've seen where community started. We've seen how it's changed so much. And we just want to be a part of the change, because everything's going to change, but we want it to be changed in a good way, in a very positive, more community-based way.
Coming home and being at all the parties that we've had and been to around East Vancouver, and that's kept it really tight. It's kept it really close, you know, like we're going to hang out with these people and they're asking about the tour and they're asking about all this, and they're our friends from years and years ago, so we're keeping up with their life, whatever they're doing, and they're keeping up with ours, and it was just always just kept us glued.
Going to be able to link all these people that grew up in East Vancouver and to develop what East Vancouver now means as a location. Because the location is developing, it's becoming a wealthier neighborhood, but we still want to keep a lot of the traditions that we know of having grown up here.
For me, I want to keep the music going in the young kids and the inner city kids, and keep them inspired by music and do little things like the East Van, like Summer Jam, that kind of thing. That just brings the community together with music as a focus, but there's also the helping out the projects with all the money that we raise.
Got so many volunteers, got so many people from the community out. It's heartwarming.
It's like fire, burning up the shadows in me. Now I know that there is somebody waiting for me.
I usually catch the first, the glimmer of the first couple people who say, okay, I'm into this. They start dancing. Then another couple people watch them dancing, say, oh, well, they're into it. We can get into it. And then it just snowballs into a big dance party.
To the left, 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 to the back, back, to the back, back, to the back, back, to the back.
It's so nice when you get a good, enthusiastic crowd. Not a rowdy crowd, but an enthusiastic crowd that appreciates and likes the music.
But don't nobody love you like I do. Oh no, no.
Music's like a drug. So we're all chasing the high of being on stage in front of people and getting to bare our souls and be naked.
I feel there's a big rush of adrenaline when I'm on stage. People are laughing and dancing and clapping to your music.
It's this collective fire to play those shows and play them as much as we can, wherever we can, and take a message with us.
Go fly with the eagles, go and chase the moon out of the sky. I'm looking for a real love, and I'm just running around getting drunk, chucking buzz. Oh, I'm looking for a real love, a real love.
I think the most important thing of all is that they're liked by people. They've been all over the world, and I've never heard anybody knock them. No one. No matter where it is, they got friends everywhere, and that's a big plus. I hope they just keep going and enjoy it. That's the main thing. As long as you're enjoying it, you'll keep on going and you'll improve. But if it gets to be just a business, then you get stale and it'll show up in your music.
I think if you really want to do it, be ready for the grind, be ready for the struggle.
The last 6.5 years I've learned that it's a really long road and requires a lot of sacrifice in other areas of your life. And for a band to stay together and break into the market and actually make a career for themselves, I've learned is, a lot of sweat, blood, and tears. So any band that's done that way, town after town, again and again, like get in the bus and do it, I think is my biggest inspiration, because that's what we do.
Find what you love about music and just do that. Pursue that as deep and hard as you can. And I feel like we're just getting started. I mean, that's the cool thing about music, is that you're going to pursue it for your entire life, and you always feel in a way like you're just like, oh, we're just getting there. There's always a good thrill that's around the corner, and you're always pushing forward as a musician.